So the SOP, it's been drafted. I reviewed it and made my edits, and now it's in your court. Read it and let us know if there's anything that you would like to add. And that's going to be the framework for all the upcoming SOPs.
Okay.
So that would drive from that. The second thing, Joe, is that we might have to move the call this Friday because only Susan has completed her GCP training. So B has been following up. She's going to keep following up because it's basically setting them up to start acting on time, because it's not so much that I cannot meet them. It's, oh, there she is, Miss B. She's probably busy.
Yes, she said the call was going to start today at 11:05.
Yeah. She's.
I just got on early, thinking that, well, if you're there, I would share this with you before she gets on board. And
she actually told me to, but I actually forgot, and yeah, because she has so much going on. Be sorry. I know you said 11:05.
Yes.
But so I'm already recording. You can share our slides, which I already discussed with Joe the first point, my dear, regarding the informed consent. The second thing I'm telling him right now is that we might have to move the call if they don't complete GCP training, because it's the mindset. We want them to just go in and take it, and then I'll come and train, and then they can go on to the next level. Mindset. Super. Oh my goodness, there's quite a storm here. Super important. The other thing, what was the other thing B on the agenda? Certificates, licenses, and CVs. I need those, Joe. Everybody who has a whatever license they have, whatever certificates they have, the lab tech should have their certification. Nurse, NPs, their license, Philips license, CVs. Send the CVs to me in Word, because I might have to do some edits on them. So they can send me the CVs in Words. Any other thing, I don't care. They can send it in whatever. But they can, if they give them instructions, if you can collect it, Joe, and upload it for us. That way, we have all their information in the folders ready to go.
Okay.
Joe, I don't need yours. Then the last thing is on the SOP. Oh, B, let me share the SOPs, right?
Can you make me the host, please?
Oh, I'm sorry, B. Joe, it's whoever comes on here gets to be the host.
Oh, okay.
Who's here first gets to host.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So perfect. Yes. Informed consent. Yeah, here we go, B. Thank you. So as you see here, Joe, just so you're aware, for the SOPs, I'm the author, you're the reviewer, Philip is the authorizer. That's how it works. Now,
okay.
In terms of your title, you can pick a title for yourself. That's the title that's going to stick. So this title is just mine in terms of the SOP, but when we actually run studies, I'm going to be doing oversight management. That's what I'm going to be doing. You want to pick a title, whether it's your company title or whatever, and then Philip's title as well. He's the principal investigator, but whatever he is, because these SOPs are official documents that we're going to be using. So we have the version number. We're going to populate all of this for you. Then you just want to fill this part. We're going to sign it through DocuSign. And then we're going to attach the signature pages to the SOP. And every time we make a revision, once we're done, we got to be done, because every time we make a revision to the SOP, we have to re-sign it and update it. So that's the process for that. And the version number will always change. When we are revising it, I'll guide you on as to how we do it. The draft, it's like, if this is going to be version, now it's version 0.1. So send it as version 0.1 because it's still in draft. When then it's going to start from version 1. Then if we're making a revision, it will be version 1.1, right? And then we go up to version we go to 2 and that type of thing. It's going to be always, whenever it's a point something, is because it's in revision. And we're all always going to review it. So I think you should take a look at it with Philip and Susie if you can, and see if there's anything that you guys would like to add. And once you do that, then you can upload it, and then we're gonna finalize it and send it out for our signatures.
Okay.
I know Joe's
Okay.
leaving shortly, B, so I'm trying to go like bam, bam, bam. And then, what was the other thing, B? Licenses, CVs. Yeah, finalize Joe's title. That's right, Joe. You gotta pick your title. You are the owner, or like you're the CEO of all this stuff, the operations person, right? So between you and Philip, I think it'll be good to have a discussion as to what titles you want to use, because that's going to drive a lot of the things that I'm going to be doing in terms of bringing trials, in terms of the marketing. Yeah.
This is all new to us, Tengo.
Oh no, Joe, I know. That's what I'm telling you.
I would suggest that you give me a title. We
Okay.
already know Philip is a principal investigator,
Mhm.
you know, and I think he would stick with that.
Yeah.
But based on what role I will be performing, I would say, you know, give me a title.
Okay, so
Reviewer, or
you know that you're my boss, right? So you're our boss. So
I don't know that.
yes, you are. I think it will be because so there are two in terms of working at the site. I'm just the oversight manager. I do all the oversight. I would give you a title, maybe director of operations, like something like that. Director of operations, yeah. But in terms of the SOP, we have to figure out the company. Which company are you going to put on there? Because I'm going to put director of oversight, then the company. Philip is principal investigator, you know, and then his company. So if you want me to put it under a language family practice, I'll do that. Whatever works for you. But in terms of the SOP, we need to have a company that you're permanently going to use always.
So would I have to create one? No,
you don't. Just whatever company like you want to use. It's like if you want to say your director of operations at a language, whatever, you put it on there, or your company, doesn't matter. It's just a title that will be consistent that we're going to use for a long time to come.
Okay.
Yeah. So Joe's title is Director of Operations. Be taken on moving forward. That's what we're going to refer to Joe as.
That's a big title.
Yeah, well, it really means, what it just means is that you're the operational guy and you're the one driving this thing. You're the one cracking the whip.
Okay.
I am behind you going, you're like,
I'm ready.
You can't see me.
Okay.
I love it. So that's what we're doing. So we're working. Yeah, I'm trying to get at as many requests to get a study as soon as possible, because once Thanksgiving hits, it slows down. So we're, making sure that we get as much out as possible. And then when everybody starts to breathe a little bit, then they can start responding to us. But I actually like the pace at which it's going. Let's finalize all these steps and get everybody trained and good. So action items, really, Joe, is to B is going to follow up on the training. If it's not, then we have to cancel. If they're not all done by Friday, we'll move it to the next week. And then we also need to have licenses, CV certifications as well for everybody who's going to be on this study. Not you, Joe. You don't need it. I don't need it. Just the people who are going to be working on it. That's what we're going to do. So I think B, you already have a folder for that, right? You have documents, staff documents. It's supposed to be CVs, licenses, certification. And then B, when you do it, I forgot to mention this. As we start getting the documents in, you're going to create a tracker so that we can, I already did tell you, I think you already know this. You create a tracker because we want to be aware of when everything expires. But in addition to that, per the folder, like you're going to put it per person. And then on the tracker, add it there because we have to be aware, like if somebody like maybe the Philip's license is coming up for renewal, we know he's going to renew it automatically, but we have to get the new one. We have to chase it down and make sure it's always on file.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's
So
that's what we're gonna
are you to get the licenses, certification, and CVs? How do you want us to proceed? Is B sending a group email to everyone who's involved, or how do you want us to
You will
go about
triage
it?
that for me, Joe. So you're
Okay.
gonna, so B is going to send it to you as be part of his action items,
Mhm.
and then highlight it, and then just put the instructions on the B. They just, if they can just, you know what you can do, B? Let us have a folder. Let's call it our uploads folder. It's gonna make it easy. And divide it up into whatever we have right now, like staff documents, any other thing, and then let them upload, like they can just, Joe is just, or anybody is gonna upload to the staff documents folder. And then you make your life easy. We can separate it out, right? Versus having them, so B is gonna send it as an action items, Joe, and then you're gonna follow up and collect it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We'll
And then
do.
just put everything into that folder. I think moving forward, we'll just do that. Everything goes into the one folder, and then we take it and then we distribute it, and and then file it and all that stuff.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right, ladies. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
No problem.
This
Absolutely no problem.
This guy is waiting on me, and
Oh,
thank
okay.
you so much. So
No worries.
just anything else, I think B will send it to me then.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to review the SOPs.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you,
Okay.
ladies.
Okay, Miss B. Thank you.
Have a
Thank
good
you,
day.
Joe. You have a
Have a
great
great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.